Hello! I've decided to try a special feature for today. I'm going to run the two passenger trains at the same time, one on the top and one on the bottom. Hope it looks good. Hope you like it. Here it goes. Bye-bye. Bye. So I've got my two Santa Fe passenger trains running on the top, one on the top and one on the bottom. Well, the E9s is running on the top track with a K-line double set of passenger cars, heavyweights, they're the old style. And on the bottom I have the I guess those are double-decker chrome passenger cars. These are really nice. These are also a K-line set of double-decker chrome passenger car. Really nice. And I'll also try and give you a little bit better look at the layout. This is a nighttime setup, so I have all my LEDs dimmed down. I have a dimmer on them. So luckily I have a large transformer down there on the bottom. It's an industrial transformer, and right now I'm running at 9 amps at 19 volts. So that transformer is powering all my switches with their little lights and all the passenger cars with their lighting in them. Quite a lot. Every note you see is powered by individual little wall wart transformers underneath the layout. So those little, like the Palace, the Royal Palace there, is powered by, it has its own power pack, you just plug it in. Same with Mel's Diner, Ted's Tires, Greyhound Station, Shell Station over there. A little diner, I have two diners on the layout. So we'll walk around, give you a little different perspective of where they are, where we are. So that's the other F9. It wouldn't, E9, it would not act properly on the track today. We kept derailing, causing some issues. So we took it off. Here's what it looks like running the layout from the I would say the northwest end of it. This is the northwest end of the layout. I'm not using the center deck decay because that's basically the transfer area between the top and the bottom, so that doesn't come into play when we're just running the top and the bottom alone. We should be able to see the big passenger train coming through here in a minute. There's Santa Fe. Diesel lights. walk around slow here and give it a little bit. You can see down into the center of the city down here. I have a scene down in there where there's a plane crash down into the center of the city, and there's a couple of cranes and some fire trucks making sure it doesn't catch fire, and then a crane trying to lift it up onto a flatbed truck, or not a flatbed, but a little slow-sided trailer to take it away. Supposedly. I've been asked what genre or what age am I running with my trains. Well, I guess you could say my passenger trains right now are the 50s, 40s and 50s era, but with the fact that there are so many resurgence of steam trains being rebuilt, put on back on passenger trains and freight trains and show trains and tourist trains. I don't think it matters what you run today. All the ages are appropriate. Whether of course the new diesels are definitely running the freight trains. There's no doubt about that. But with the 4014 back on the rails, it certainly has brought into prominence a lot more tourist trains, special trains, feature trains, so I don't think anybody should be worried about what particular vintage they're running on any layout. I bought my engines and trains because I like what I buy and I like what I see. It's just how I picked out mine. If I like the engine, I buy it. If I can afford it. Some of them you can't afford. Anyway, everything seems to be working well. Took me about a half an hour to get things all set up to be able to run that way without any issues. Now it seems to be running pretty good. So we'll have a little duck under here. I'll duck under and I'll show you the layout from a different area. Hang on. We're going to go down underneath. Lay under the bridges and come up right in front of the little Esso station and the Palace Theater. That's been around. I've had that one for quite a while. Yeah, that was my first big boy. Not as nice as this one. Wasn't as nice as this one, and I sold it. Well, there's Mel's Diner. And I have quite a few of my new Dinky toys. That's a new one there. I think that's a Corgi, but boy, there's some of the nice ones that reproduced today that are beautiful. Just beautiful. A little more expensive than they were when I was a kid. We used to buy them for 50 cents, tires for a nickel, but not anymore. Anyway, we'll open up the next gate, bridge, and we'll go past. So this is the type of hinge that I've used on some of my bridges. When you open the bridge, the hinge lifts up. lifts the train up, the track up and away from the existing. Better watch my back here. More of my dinky toys. That's an original. A big boy. Well, this is my airport. Seen it before. But this is how it looks at night with all the red lights lighting up the edge. Looks pretty cool, I think. That Ford sign rotates, but it makes a noise, so I stopped it rotating by putting a little vibrating ring in there. There's a little rubber disc, and it stops it from rotating. Maybe I should have seen there. That's how it rotates. Here comes the train. I've managed to get three Greyhound buses, and one double-decker Greyhound bus. They're a little harder to come by, but they're nice when you get them. Got some extra airplanes, so I tend to put them on top of my other display units. The Greyhound bus has quite a few of them. There's my train yard in there. Big Corgi transport in there. Little line side shack up here. Let's watch a train from this perspective over here that comes back around again. There's the lower one. There's my Santa Fe SD90 Mac back in there. On a live track right now. Here comes the E9 filling the passenger van. And watch the other one come here. Come on the inside and come around here. Well, this is definitely the accumulation of 20 years of collecting trains, tracks, switches. Anyway, I hope you liked looking at my layout at night. That's the stringer I bought. They were little Christmas tree lights. Little LED Christmas tree lights. They built some poles, put them along there as street lights. Look really pretty good. I think so. Anyway, that's my layout at night. So thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye now.